I know we've asked you about, or you've talked a lot about how the game is different in the NFL and seeing the holes and everything closes quicker and how you got to make quicker decisions. How much of your reaction do you watch when you're studying your film in terms of when you make cuts or when you try and hit a hole at the right time? And how much of it is just instinctual and you got to leave that free because football players got to react in the moment?
You do that a lot, and we talk about that in our running back room. We talk about how a lot of the things are pre-snap reads. You see, you have a 9 technique, pre-snap read. You're like, I might not get outside. I mean, that's what you're generally thinking. Just quick key tips that can help you. Now, of course, hey, you may get outside. You never know. But just some things to help you play a little bit faster. And then the rest, once the ball snaps, it's, you got to trust your instincts. You got to trust your training. But there's really those pre-snap keys that kind of help you with your decision making, but you still have to react to what you see.
Kevin Bowen.
Hey, Jonathan, going back to the 4th and goal on Sunday, I know it's very quick. Did you think lower your pads at all and try to run the guy over? What was that instinct like of I'm going to try and sidestep this guy?
One of the biggest things was I could just see how he was coming down at an angle, and we always talk about creating a soft shoulder. So and seeing him come down on an angle towards my right, I noticed that, hey, it's 4th and 1. He obviously sees that, a running back's coming downhill, so he has to sprint downhill to make this tackle. So he's not going to be able to break down. He's not going to be able to kind of fit it up correctly because he's just, triggering. So that was my first instinct was, hey, this guy's coming down at an angle, sidestep him towards soft shoulder because he'll just be coming out of control. So, in those things, you have to just make those decisions in those split seconds. And 4th and 1, you just got to find a way.
And then just one follow-up. After your first 2 NFL starts, where would you like to specifically improve as a runner?
Really, I would like to improve on really just those instincts as far as a lot of the times in college, you have just a bit more time to allow, blocks to develop. You think, hey, if I just press this a little bit more, I might move this guy. I might help, my guard out a little bit. And one of the biggest things here, we just mentioned it a bit earlier, was when you see something, you have to take it because the pursuit is that much faster at this level. And as well as the guys at the offensive line are that much more better. So you trust that your offensive line is going to make that block. But at the same time, when you hit that hole, that defensive line is going to try and rip off of that block. He's going to try to grab a hand on you. You're going to have to run through arm tackle. So really just trusting those pre-snap keys and being able to make a decision, live with it, and you have to hit it fast.
And last question, Joel Erickson.
Jonathan, have you ever had 3 games without busting one, busting like a real long one? And is it do you start like wanting to get out in the open field and let your legs go a little bit?
You do want to get in the open field and let your legs go. But I think we did a great job. Well, not we did. The guys in the running back group, when I got here, of explaining to me like, hey, this is a new level of football now. So you're going to have your opportunity. But, and I just kind of alluded to it a bit earlier, is when you see it, you got to hit it. Otherwise, that's your opportunity right there. So, it's that much more tougher to get out into the open field. And, when you go out into the open field, you have to make it count. But it definitely is an adjustment, but you got to understand it's big boy football now. And so, 4 yards or better is acceptable, but, you definitely want to get out into the open field and, kind of show your talents.